just wanted to let you know that I edited it from like 40 something minutes to 20 minutes. And that's clearly as little as it's going to get. So I'm going to split it into 2 videos. One about the weekend, because the weekend was just so eventful. And then I guess the rest of the stuff, like my response to your video and today. And my friends want to say hi again because they were too weird the first time. Yeah, no, I will cut it out. But you have to come say hi. Her name is Emily. So
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
hi. College.
Hey, Emily. It is Monday, September 16th, and this is your video. Damn, I really should have made notes and rewatched your video. I have to do so much editing. Let's just take out my shoes. I just got back from class. It's so gross outside today. I was wearing my raincoat, which I really don't like. It's really big. And alright, what the hell is up with raincoats having like the armpit zippers? How is that a feature that anyone would ever want in a raincoat? I'm gonna go show you because it's that frustrating. Alright, raincoat, sleeve, and zipper. Like, oh, I'm getting a little bit toasty in this raincoat. Here, let me just open this up right now. Who wants this? But it like runs up like the entire length of your arm. That's just uncomfortable because then you can't really like put your arms down. Anyway, it's really gross outside. That's why I look like this right now. Well, that's actually not why. That's why my hair looks like this. And that's why I'm not really trying today. So you know I got the big fancy camera, but the tripod and they're super heavy, so I had to take those back this morning. I got up at like 9:30 and no makeup or anything. I'm like, screw that. So I go and I had to take everything back, which is like way too far, further than any of my classes. So to take that, return it, which was actually like no big deal at all. That was so really nice and easy. Of course, like I must have left here, my dorm, at like the worst time possible because there were people everywhere, like more people than I see when I'm going to my 11 o'clock classes, which is weird. So apparently at like 10, everyone is out. Oh yeah, so I get back here and I'm like, I could do my makeup and hair and actually like look presentable in this half hour before I have to leave for class. No, I just laid down on my couch and tried to sleep and listen to music. And then at like the last second, then I like make a hot pocket and like put on mascara and then go to class with my raincoat eating a hot pocket. And it was actually raining a little bit. I had to put the hood up, which I hate. Anyway, that's what my hair is looking like. So that is the story, the 3-4 minute story on my appearance today, because that's clearly the most interesting thing. But seriously, oh my gosh, okay. Because it was actually like the most eventful weekend of my life. What is college? So as I was trying to upload my video to you Thursday night, I was in the common room on our floor. Every floor has like a common room. Anyway, so I was in there, and some of the guys from the floor upstairs, which is like our like brother floor, they came down and we played Cards Against Humanity, which is, of course, the greatest game ever. We've done that like once or twice before with some of them, so that was really fun. So that lasted until like late-ish. That was on like a Thursday night, so it's like, what is happening? Like, I have class tomorrow. Granted, all my classes start at 11 every day, because I'm awesome. Then Friday was the premiere of The Legend of Korra, which I told you about, so that was like a huge deal. So we had a little viewing party. I hooked up my TV in the common room, so we had that, and we had like food, and there were maybe like 5 of us there. It was just some girls from my floor, and then one of the guys from upstairs. We watched that, so that was an hour. It was really good. I mean, you know, nowhere near as good as the original series, but I'm not even going to get into that because I have had many like half-hour discussions on this show. There's so much happening this weekend. Okay, so that, and it was really good. So then we decided to watch episodes, just random episodes from the original series. So we watched like a few of those, and then my RA, who was puppy sitting for her boss, brought the puppy to our dorm and like texted us because I miss Ellie so much. So of course, like, puppy. I don't know if you've seen the picture on Facebook, but the puppy is the cutest thing ever, and I was holding Puppy, and Puppy was adorable, and I miss Puppy. Anyway, so we were hanging out with Puppy, and then we went to late night dining, which they have on the weekends. It's just a dining hall. They have freaking omelets and like French toast sticks and syrup and stuff and breakfasty food. And since I never get up early enough to actually eat breakfast, and breakfast foods are my favorite foods. And then like my best friend on the floor and I go with the kid from the floor above us and like a bunch of his friends. I'm like, what are we doing with our lives? So we go with like all these kids that I don't really know to late night dining, and so that was really fun. It was just like me and my friend, and then like 8 of them, and we're like, why are we here? But it was really funny, and like they were like gonna go up and watch a movie, but we're like, oh, we still kind of want to watch cartoons. So we came back and we watched more Avatar, like the same like 5 of us, and then some other kids came. Mind you, this is at like the early hours in the morning. So we're using my friend's laptop hooked up to my TV to watch whatever we were watching. We ended up watching like YouTube videos at one point. There were like 6 of us, and it's like, what is even happening? Yeah, and then she was falling asleep, so she took her laptop back, and that was maybe at like 3. There were 5 of us, and we were just chilling in there chatting until like 5:45 a.m. I leave the common room, so I go to bed at like 6, and then I'm like all of a sudden like wide awake and I cannot sleep. So I wasn't able to fall asleep until 7 in the morning. This is my own little leftover story. So I don't know, I guess because I was just like reflecting on like all the crazy college life stuff that just happened, and it made me really sad because it's like coming to college is so weird because I finally like, I have like some understanding of like where Julie was in her life, like when it happened, and especially because I'm like 6 months older than she was, like when it happened. It's weird because like I'm finally able to like understand like how young she actually was, and so anyway, so that's obviously super sad and hard to deal with. So that was me at 6 in the morning, and so the way I normally deal with stuff, because I'll just like randomly like get upset about stuff every like week, 2 weeks, it'll happen once. That's healthy for me. Then anytime I get sad or like feel myself about to get sad or think something sad in the interim, then I'm like, nope, I don't have time for this, and then I'll just like wait until I have time to deal with it, and then at 6 in the morning when I have time to deal with it, then I do, and then it's good, and then I get it over with, and that's my coping mechanism. That's how I deal, and it's healthy for me. So anyway, what I used to do a lot, and still do sometimes, I guess, is like when I'm upset, then I'll just like write about it. So I have like countless Word documents on my computer from the last 3 years of all that crap that lately, whenever I can't sleep because I'm upset about stuff, then I'll just like text a big like rambly rant to one of my best friends back at home, because it's still like my way of writing about it. I mean, I guess it feels better to like talk to someone. Like it's not even like I want or need like a response or any, like I just want to like tell someone, and like I don't need a response at all whatsoever. So I did that. He apparently texted, because he has the numbers of one of my friends here, and so he texted her to like, I don't know, I guess like make sure I was doing okay, which was super sweet and just really, really nice and thoughtful. But anyway, so I fell asleep at, around 7. 11:45, my friend comes pounding on the door, like banging. No knocking, because knocking is overrated, apparently. Banging on the door. So I thought that, like, my roommate had, like, forgotten her key or something, because otherwise I would have just ignored it. But anyway, so I, like, get up. So I literally just open the door, and I'm like, what? Like, 4 hours of sleep, just exhausted. And, anyway, I end up in, like, this mass panic because she made it sound like my friend at home was, like, super, super worried that I was, like, freaking suicidal or something. And what did I even do Saturday? Oh, we did nothing. We were really bored all day. My friend and I, because we had been so bored all day, so we, like, wandered up to, like, upstairs a couple times to like look for people, because we knew that they have a Wii, and like we're playing Super Smash at one point, and I'm like, I fucking love Super Smash. So we end up coming back down here and writing a sticky note saying, like, let us know when you're playing Super Smash, and putting it on there. Because they have, like, this giant-ass TV in their common room. So we stick it on there. So eventually, one of the guys comes and gets us and says that they're playing, so we're like, yes! And so we go up there, and we played Super Smash with them for a while, and so that was really fun because I'm sort of good. Oh, we played pool that day too. I did really well in pool that day because they have a pool table like down on the ground floor of our building, so we hang out in there sometimes. But I'm really bad, except Saturday. I was like freaking amazing for a while there, so that was fun. So there were like, it was like me and my 2 friends and my roommate, and we were just upstairs hanging out with a couple of the guys on that floor. So after that, then we just kind of sat around and talked, and then watched Mulan. So again, this is at like 3 in the morning, maybe. I don't even know. 4 or 5, I don't even know anymore. And then my roommate and I, wide awake, so we come back down here and watch Lion King. I was tired, so anyway, I fell asleep on that couch, which turns out actually pretty comfortable to fall asleep on if I have my pillow, so. And then at like 11 a.m. yesterday, Sunday, then I woke up and I'm like, what? Florida, we have like hurricane shutters, so she closed those, which means no light gets in at all. So at 11, I like climb up onto my bed, and then I wake up at like 2. I hate waking up past noon. I really don't like it because I feel like I'm like sleeping away my life and it's bad. Anyway, so I wake up at like 2 and I'm like, what is going on? Oh, and then I had to make a movie yesterday, and it's super awkward. So, sort of remade the movie I made before, you know, with my bad camera. And then I made another one about, like the leftover stuff, basically. Just because I don't really like talk in that class. So, I don't know, I guess I wanted to show that it's like I have some sort of unique experience to share, you know. I don't know, and I made it, and it's like super, super awkward and just bad, but the angles are really good, so I think I'm going to show it anyway. There's a bunch of stuff on your video that I really wanted to respond to, so I'll go back and watch that. I'm sorry, this is going to be like the most lengthy video ever. Alright.